RP starting in 3, 2, 1. RP cards are up.
Right.
För dass er den hört, ob ich kann so.
You doing all right, Tess?
I'm doing okay. You sense as she gets close to.
Feel the heat coming off of you.
Actually, you'll feel the reverse. You feel no heat coming off of her.
Damn, I assumed too early. More control?
No, actually. Havakane's drained of energy. And my internal fire is dimmed. I expended way too much last week. And I guess this is my punishment. Void is... I went to the Void's Kingdom for a bit of help. He was a bit reluctant, but he decided that he wanted to help me out on trying to regain it. But as if anything primal, I can't be able to use at the moment. I'm very much restricted. The only thing I say I can do, summon Granus and my gauntlets. That's it. I can't even pull out my normal swords because they are relying in a pocket dimension that's controlled by my fire. I really messed up.
One of these days, I think I could try and spar with you. It'd be fun.
Maybe when I get my fire back.
I
And
believe I saw you a day or so ago.
Yes, I joined last week. It was around the same time that you guys got back from your mission that I happened to come around. Arya introduced me. I'm from a different universe, but Arya's brought me in to assist all of you.
As they all say about the whole confusing universe shit, even I'm still not figured out on that.
Neither am I. All that I know is that I was brought here by Arya, and this is where I'll be. Apparently, the
I still won't
universe
forget
I'm
that
from
day.
What day?
That other version of the doc. V, as they used to call them. That was one hell of a ride. When I was trying to get Icarus, before I even met any of you. Saw up with him. And a few other of those dastardly motherfuckers that tried to interrupt that given shtick and then tried to take Icarus for themselves. Apparently taking something from them that they were having to own. Finders keepers. But even with that, it was still one of the other big contracts that my father sent me to do. Old ones, I guess.
I was testing out my.
Just talking with a few. Oh, come on. You really think that a few safety precautions is going to stop us from staring?
Would you like to join in?
As fun as that may sound, I might be limited at the moment. You know what?
For me, I'm trying to get the rest of the mercs recovered.
You know what? I'll give it a shot.
You can. For now, I'm gonna try and see if I can communicate with Mr. Perfect about any sort of recovery initiations. Most of the mercs of which that city was attacked, and they reported back that that city now is gone. So now they need to find a new home. So we have to expand a couple things within the Sinclair itself. We have very few of those places now.
So, what are you men have in store for today?
Mainly practicing. I need to get, a bit more bulked up, just like all of you. I mean, you can take a hit. I barely even can one. I suppose the moment I get one hit setting, so that's my disadvantage, so to speak. And these omega weapons at least allows me to practice strength with the weapon. So this is what I'm about to try to do. Use them now.
You know what? I need to try practice my hand-to-hand.
Are we doing this then? Do you want to
Might want to be on the other side of the wall.
Well, I'm not gonna be so much head to head. I can't head to head with shit. Okay. Oh, that's not the right thing.
Hut.
Right behind you.
Brings low. Bends it over. Get. Hiya! Hut! Hiya! Heart.
Well, I guess we keep up with this for the time. You guys keep going.
Let's see. How do I manipulate this one? She punches the ground.
Basically coming down with an axe kick.
Trips you with the foot, and then, or with the arm.
Alright, I'm gonna spin. Catch.
You see her do a little bit of a shift, and then the next thing you know, she's up in the air. Oops. Ooh.
Heel kick.
Okay, tracking. What are you doing?
Crane kick.
She punches, but she also lets this slide. She also whips her tail around, grabbing your leg, and then she just pulls you, slams you in the wall.
So he's gonna stop himself right there with the glass, pushing on it. He's gonna push.
She tosses the gauntlet. She tosses the other one. She does a gesture. But yeah, it just, you would think that the gauntlets would detonate, but they don't. Fuck. They just crumple away.
Drop kick.
Ah. Ah.
It's all good. Sometimes we gotta break through our own limits sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's
As
enough. I think you need to rest for a little
as you touch her, you can sense that her heat is not at the typical that you would feel.
Interesting.
If you're wondering about my body temp, it's not where it should be. You're lying. I'll be fine.
Yes, which means rest.
I've been resting all
Rest.
week.
More.
I'll be fine. Trust me. I'm not gonna take any missions. I'm not gonna do anything rash.
Sorry, hold on, sorry.
I was about to say.
Give me your ring. Give me your ring.
Which,
Give me your ring.
which one?
This one.
Why?
Okay. You wanna see him? With his pinky.
If you're trying to gather her data ring, it's actually this one. But
No, I'm not gathering any data from you. Okay. There. I synced your ring with my gauntlet so I can regulate your body temperature. If it dips anymore, you know what's gonna happen. Hmm?
yeah. You'll know. You'll see a notification pop up. Permission denied. Fine, if you want to. You see permission granted.
Better. Because I care.
I know.
Alright?
And you'll notice from just a simple data collection, it's 20 degrees lower than it should have.
Alright. We'll figure that out. Right now, rest until you can, I guess, gather your heat back. I'm not sure how.
I already have a process. That's going through. Void is helping me, well, gain my energy back. Short story, I've overextended Havocane's power, and he's currently passed out. Or is he sleeping? And my own personal fire has been kind of sapped dry. So all I can do is my gauntlet and summon Granus. And Void has taken the precaution to help me out with that by a place that I'm not even supposed to mention.
Alright then. I'll keep that in mind. Freer.
Mhm. So don't worry, I'll be back up and by next week. But for the moment, I'm gonna be stuck like this. Because I don't have full control of my yokai powers, which is causing me to have my illusionary effects. Which is why you're able to see me shift. Or at least look more human. And my primal fire has been the one that's been enhancing that, so... I guess this is more training on my yokai. Or at least figuring out what yokai really is.
I see there's some books.
I've been reading. I've been studying. I feel like I'm back in... I feel like I'm back in just high school again.
I say be lucky you're not like me in the temple studying at once.
Yeah.
Should probably put her away. Off you go.
Hmm. Oops. Well, hello.
if anyone, this is Seth over the intercom. If anyone needs the chaos shot, please come to the medical medical.
Reception's kind of messed up what she was saying.
Hi.
I have a question.
Hmm?
Probably not going to like the question, but, well, what I've seen the last couple of days in Lucy's world, I don't know what I'm fighting for anymore. This whole group, Prime Sector, this thing called Apex, what are you fighting for? From what I'm looking in and out when I've seen the fights and mission logs, I mean, I'm looking at Lucy's as well for an example here. We now have Hexter to deal with, which has appeared out of nowhere. I just want to know what's the fighting for here. What
You see her pull up a data sheet,
sacrifice?
start tapping. I hear your question. I'm gonna raise you up this. She pulls up a list, and it's of known universes active. She clicks on from what you can see at the top, you see all, live, and deceased. She clicks on all, and you see a list of universes, all having red tags of deceased or inactive. We're trying to prevent all of those going red. And that's what Apex's plan is. Her plan, and she starts tapping away, throwing up images on this display. Her plan is to wipe out everything of this current remaining life. And I mean life. All those universes, all of life on Earth, everywhere that you can think of. She's going to eliminate and annihilate everything so she can be able to rebuild something that is doomed to fail. What she's trying to recreate is a life without hate, a life without pain, sorrow, and nothing but nothing but love. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
What in your mind caused Apex to do this? What triggered her to do all this, to start all of this?
Well, she pulls up a name, and you'll recognize it. She pulls up a data sheet of a Titan named Cronus with the tag deceased.
You. What you were just telling me.
She is after the gods themselves. She thinks, from what I can remember, she thinks removing the gods themselves would allow her to be able to recreate a world without hate, pain, and sorrow. And it's because of the unjust cause that has happened before that. The gods sending out supposedly heroes from that world to go slay her father, which is Cronus.
From what I'm seeing here, once
Do
again
you
the
have
gods
the
are pulling
relevant
strings.
data who was involved in it?
I have no idea, other than, actually, that's right. From a log report from Eldon, he said that him and his crew, or in his close friends, went after this Titan for an unjust cause, but something that they didn't realize.
Wasn't your fault, Lucius. Once again, God's pulling strings, God's being puppets. Someone trying to be a god.
Are you kidding me?
The subject should not be contained in public ears.
Fair enough. I take it you guys are trying to stop all this happening.
For the most
From what I've
part,
heard,
we're trying our best. But with everything that's been going on, we've been always feeling like we're one step ahead of defeating our current enemies, which is Apex herself, the Nightmare, and Rem.
Who?
The Shadow Empress. She's a supposed villain from my universe.
Fair enough.
question then.
Well, at best,
Obviously-
deal with my one in my universe before he ends up going gallivanting in other realms.
I'm not going to be the only one to deal with that. I've told that a million times. Extra is our problem now. We'll deal with that. In due course. At the moment, you're in no pit state, neither is the rest of the group. Pit state, go after it. We need your weaknesses. We need to know what sort of battle stance he has. I'm not running off into be a suicide mission again. I've already wasted my time overdoing myself to stop you.
Lucius,
Just remember that.
what are you feeling right now? Honestly, stop it. Because feeling guilt, feeling sorrow, feeling bad about this whole entire endeavor, whatever you've been going through, it's honestly not your fault. Things happen the way they are.
I'm not telling you.
Something that we...
Truly really think, Tess.
Well, listen to my words.
I know you can see that. Behind my eyes. You can see. I've done more things that I should not have done.
And I've killed my family. Can you see it in my eyes? I've abandoned my clan.
We've all done bad things.
I have let children unaccounted for in cities that I should have been able to protect back in my own universe. You can see it in my eyes. I know you can. But you think that's what's going to be stopping me now? I owe those people my life. So I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure that whatever's stopping them from having a peaceful afterlife, I'm going to make sure that that is well below or well past anything they have to worry about. I live by this. Even people who have died have an afterlife that they have to live. That's the reason why it's called the afterlife. For my clan, for my entire species, we thrive even in the afterlife because we still live with one another. Alive, dead, doesn't matter. We achieve as much as we want, as much as we can.
Lucius, whatever's going on, and in your world, my world, anyone's world, there are things we've done that we don't exactly like or proud of. But things have had to be done to be done. Something that I know you saying that you've done these things, but I still believe this justice and valor stuff that sticks within you. One of the main reasons you can't make your own choices. I promised you this, and I promise you now. It will get you back to how I saw you that one day we fought together. That one day when I saw the strategic genius that you were. Not this raging valor and justice person that you are at the moment.
Oh, I see they kept the Mimir camo box.
That we did.
Yeah, I got kicked through that last time. That wasn't very great.
Anyways, yeah. You're right, Tess. I need to snap out of it somehow.
Get a drink.
Just remember, you have family and friends who care for you, Lucius. Wherever you may be.
Perhaps it's not the wisest time for me to have a drink at the moment. I believe Eldon has something to talk to me about. To everyone else later. So I'd rather see if I can keep my head less intoxicated.
Well,
Just
you might want to.
Be a god, but I'm still a lightweight. I'll give it that.
Well, if you're gonna go talk to Eldon, be sure to have a little bit more of a upbeat attitude. I'm pretty sure Eldon will have a few words if he spots you with a glooming, droopy face.
well, to be honest
He's
with you,
known me when I was immortal, so he knows what I'm like. Well, he knew what I was like.
What about changing that attitude before getting to him? Okay.
I'll do what I can.
You know Eldon likes to see people smile.
He's trying to smile on his face.
Maybe not too forceful.
Yeah.